guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today, as you guys saw from the title, we are going to be talking about 8 dog owner necessities. These are my opinion, things that we've gone through. We've tried so many different things from all of my dogs, and I've learned so much now being a dog trainer, dog walker, that these are just things that I recommend that you get. Everything that I have in this video will be linked down below, so definitely be sure to check it out. And I will also link some things on my Instagram. I link some things all the time on my Instagram, so you should definitely follow it. It's at megan.brew on Instagram and also on TikTok while you're at it. Might as well follow that one too. But if you are new here, please subscribe to my channel. It would be really helpful, and then you won't miss any more of these because I probably could do like 5 of these. So we're just gonna get right into it because I'm so excited to share these things with you. If you follow me on Instagram already, you probably have seen some of these things. I talk about this stuff all the time. If you follow me on TikTok, you definitely have seen some of these things because on TikTok, sometimes I do like dog owner necessities, stuff like that. So I just wanted to bring it to YouTube too, because why not? So let's jump right into it. I am all about mental stimulation for your dog. Oftentimes it actually tires them out more than physical exercise. So mental stimulation is so important to add to your dog's life. I've learned this within the past year, probably more than ever. And I just value it so much. And I can actually see in my own dog how tired she gets after she does these things. Whereas we could take her to the park and she could run for miles and still come home crazy. So mental stimulation has been a huge thing for Kova, if you guys know my dog. If not, follow me on Instagram and you'll see her there. But so the first few things that I have are some mental stimulation games that I would 10 out of 10 recommend. This first one is a wobbler. And this one is really cool. You unscrew the top and you put the treats in the top, and then there's a little hole and you can adjust the size of the hole, which I love too. So when you're first starting and you first get this toy, open it up all the way. But then as they get better, or if the treats are really small, you can make it smaller. So it's a little harder and they really have to knock it in the right direction. I love this toy so much. Kova is obsessed with this. This is her nightly toy. And what we do is we actually like cut back Kova's food a little bit, and so she gets more treats. We're gonna talk about treats a little bit later. We're gonna talk about the mental stimulation stuff now, and then we'll go over some of my favorite treats, because if you're cutting back some of their meal, they need to be pretty healthy treats that you're giving as well. So we will talk about that. But this one is our favorite. Kong also makes a wobbler that's essentially similar. We have this one and I love it so much, but you could get pretty much any wobbler and they would be amazing. Keeps your dog entertained for hours. Like, you literally can't go wrong with it. And sometimes for some dogs, you might have to like show them a little bit, but some dogs, have some dogs that I train and stuff that have one of these, and I've like put stuff in it before I leave or something like that, or some of their kibble in the morning, and they just like to hit it around. Like, some of the dogs that I have don't even eat all of the kibble that comes out of it. They just love to hit this around. So either way, it's just a fun little toy. The next mental stimulation thing I have is this ball. Again, you put treats inside the ball right here, and they have to roll it to get it to the right side so the treats come out. Kova now is innovative and has learned if she rolls it kind of on its side and squeezes it, a lot of them come out. So she kind of does this in 2 seconds, but you can get different variations of this on Amazon, Chewy, all of those kinds of places. So definitely look, and you might have to buy a few to find what works best for your dog. This one's a little easy for Kova, but she does love it, and she'll literally carry it around and bring it to us and be like, please fill my ball. She loves this thing so much, so I definitely would recommend one of these as well. Our last mental stimulation item for the day is a snuffle mat. And as you guys know, I actually make snuffle mats now. So part of my business at Spotted Snout is making snuffle mats now, and I love doing it. It is so fun. I do take orders, so you can go ahead and follow at Spotted Snout Shop on Instagram. We're only on Instagram right now at the moment. We're hoping to expand more soon, but this was the first snuffle mat I ever made for Kova, and she literally is obsessed with it. Like, she has other ones from Amazon and she will pick this one out of the bin and want them in this one. I just love snuffle mats so much. There's a bunch of different kinds. You obviously can order some on Amazon, or you can order some from me, and I would love that. Support small business. But I will link a few from Amazon below too, because Amazon has some really cool ones. So I will definitely link the cool ones below so you know where they are at. or you can reach out to me at Spotted Snap Shop on Instagram. But I definitely would recommend getting a snuffle mat. You just take the treats, you hide them throughout these little flaps, and you can literally hear their nose work to find the treats. It is so awesome. You can just basically hear how tired they're getting. It's great. Now we're gonna talk about, this can also be like dog walker essentials, but just things that I would totally recommend for anyone to have. The first one, a dog training pouch. I see people all the time that just like carry treats in their pockets or stuff like that. And I just don't love that. Like, I just feel like if you have a designated pouch that has all of your treats, you won't forget them. If you just refill it every time you use it, then you always know there's treats in it. You can carry a bunch of other things like poop bags. I always have poop bags, stuff like I carry business cards, like stuff like that. You can always carry those types of things. Water bowls can literally hook right to them. Like, I just think they're wonderful. They're perfect. This one especially has a spot for like water, has 2 sections and stuff like that. So I will link this one down below. This is my dog walking fanny pack and I am obsessed with it. This one's getting a little dirty because I use it so much. So I might be ordering a new one soon because I love it, but I would totally recommend this. Number 5 on the list, there's going to be a few things within this fanny pack that I'm going to recommend. So number 5 are these poop bags. And these are tie handle poop bags, okay? And I know I've talked about this before in my vlogs because I've bought them. I find mine at TJ Maxx. They're cheaper. You can also get them on Amazon. I will link a few of the tie handle ones I see on Amazon below, so you can pick which ones you want to use. The ones that I get specifically, I can't find on Amazon, but they're at TJ Maxx, Marshalls, those places, and they're actually partially biodegradable, which I love too as well. But something about it being a tie handle just makes it so your life so much easier because you could just tie it so much easier. The other ones you have to like grab it and like, I don't know, it's just a mess. Get the tie handle bags, your life will be 10 times easier. I can't recommend it enough. Number 6 is also on my fanny pack, and it is this little contraption right here, which is actually a poop bag holder. So I tie it and then I can slide the knot right in there and it just sits on my hip and I don't have to touch it again. I don't have to, I mean, unless to throw it out, but I can just be hands-free. Like, I'm not carrying it around or anything. When I tell you I ordered this and it has saved my life, especially as a dog walker, but all the time, I'm like, I just need to have one of those on everything because I'm a dog person. I have a dog. They're just so helpful and they're so handy to just be able to be like, ooh, put the poop bag over there. Then you don't have to just like hang onto it and handle your dog and train your dog and give your dog treats all at the same time. This has literally been a lifesaver and I can't recommend it enough. Definitely get yourself one of these. Now we're gonna move on to treats. So as I said in one of my videos, I think I am very particular on the treats that I give my dog. I choose healthier options when I can. I try not to do very processed treats. I'm always looking at the ingredients on the back of treats to make sure there's not too many preservatives and stuff like that. And like, when you get something, you want the first ingredient especially to be like the meat or whatever it's supposed to be. Like, if they're beef treats, then the first ingredient should be beef. And if it's something else, they're probably not the healthiest. So I have learned so much through Kova's food journey, through becoming a dog walker, through studying and working with trainers who only pick certain treats and stuff like that, and just being in the dog industry. I have learned so much about treats. And these are the last 2 items I'm going to show you are 2 treats that I would recommend. The first one are freeze-dried treats. Not necessarily from Pupford, although we do love these ones. They're nice and small, which is nice. These ones are a little bit bigger. Vital Essentials also has good ones that are pretty small. Now, these are more expensive. You're going to find your cheaper treats are your less healthy ones. I mean, that's just how it is, you know? So they are more expensive, but I can promise you it is worth it. Like, the change that we have seen in Kova since she started eating more of this kind of stuff is absolutely insane. And I would not recommend, I can't recommend these enough. Literally, the ingredients are, these are rabbit, freeze-dried rabbit. The ingredients are rabbit and mixed taffarels. I don't know how to say that, but it's a natural antioxidant. I will literally show you right here because I can't say the word. Like, 2 ingredients when you can see the list of other treats, and they're like this long, like literally this long. So if you can find treats like this that are literally 2 ingredients, the first ingredient is the meat and stuff like that, like I just cannot recommend freeze-dried treats enough. And they are usually high value to dogs. So whenever you're doing training and stuff, obviously you want a high value treat on you. And these usually are, because they taste good to dogs too. They are meat. Dogs are meat eaters. They eat meat. So these being literally pure meat, these are high value. So I will link a few down below, a few kinds that I like. If you guys have any recommendations for some freeze-dried treats, we're always looking for more, but definitely try some freeze-dried treats with your dog. Cannot recommend it enough. The last thing is another treat, and I've talked about this before on my vlogs. I am obsessed with Bocce's Bakery, okay? Now these are the pumpkin cheesecake flavor, and these are the ingredients: oat flour, pumpkin, cream cheese, cinnamon, and coconut oil. Clean ingredients, like no preservatives, no nothing like that. No, these ones are not meat. They have cream cheese in them and stuff like that. But I love them. Like, I love that these are clean ingredients. And when I can find the meat ones in Bocce's Bakery, you bet I'm getting them, because I love the ingredients. I get mine on either Amazon or TJ Maxx. Marshall's Home Goods always has these too, and I just love them. Bocce's Bakery, if you're listening and you want a partner, please, because I literally love your treats, and my dogs that I walk love them too. So these are really great. I will link some down below, not necessarily this kind, maybe some meat ones, because I just love like meat flavored things, or not flavored, meat things. Meat treats are usually more high value to dogs, but I just picked these up because one of my dogs is a big pumpkin gal, and pumpkin is actually very good for dogs too. I've learned a lot about nutrition for dogs and stuff. Pumpkin is a good one for digestion and everything, so I picked these up to kind of throw in for some of my dog walking clients. So those were the 8 dog essentials that I have for this video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it kind of gave you some information and helped you pick out maybe some little Christmas presents for your dog or something too. But I would be happy to do more of these if you guys would want to see them. This was really fun for me to film. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.